if you found something valuable that was yours that you didn't even know you had? What if that something was your own flesh and blood? Well, that's what happened to Tony Sanabria, who met his firstborn son for the very first time. They waited nervously at the airport, watching for a face they'd really never seen before but knew they'd recognize. Finally, the moment.
That's him. That's my son. That's him.
Tony Sanabria is a proud new father.
Look at me, look at you. Wow. All these years I've wondered, do I have another child on this planet somewhere that I don't know about? And now I see he's standing right here. It's my manly man.
That's my dad.
Manly man. This is Charles. I'm Tony.
This is crazy because I've spent 38 years not having any idea whose genes I have, who I look like, who I sound like, who I get my sense of humor from.
An unusual birth, but a birth nonetheless for this DeKalb County family.
Look at this handsome boy.
I'm all right.
Look at him. He looks just like his daddy.
Yeah.
Patricia and Tony have a lot of practice bringing home new additions. Married 28 years, they've had 9 children. Though their oldest, Tony Jr., died at 19 in a freak accident.
How you doing?
Can't believe I got
But with the arrival of Charles, it's like young Tony's twin emerged to fill the void.
Oh my God. How you doing, beautiful? She's check you out. Just to look up at even the youngest brother. He looked like Tony and Corey and...
Charles's wife started it all. Because her husband had been adopted in New Jersey, she tracked down his birth parents. The information led her to Tony in Georgia and an awkward phone call.
Oh, really? Your husband's father? I'm your husband's father. Who is your husband?
He thought it was a prank. Then Charles called. That conversation was enough to make Tony ask for pictures. And once he got them,
That one looks exactly like my son, Tony.
the guessing was over.
We felt an instant connection. It was just like he had been missing and we found him. And it was almost like having another baby, but a baby being born at 38 years old. So almost like a reverse Benjamin Button or something. Pretty much the essence of what I said was, I don't care what you're doing or what your life's been like. You're my son and I love you.
Genetics make DNA testing in this case unnecessary. Now embraced as the firstborn, father and son cherish their similarities. Cigar aficionados,
Fine.
coffee lovers.
My dad thinks he's a coffee drinker. He drinks coffee with International Delights hazelnut praline cream.
Vanilla.
I drink coffee black.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I drink coffee black.
Wait a minute.
Black.
He bought some Folgers with chocolate truffles. No.
Hilarious hams, too. Dad, a radio DJ, son, a screenwriter, producer, and actor who'd always been told he was half black, half Italian.
Bamboozle. Hoodwinked.
Run amok.
Muck.
Led astray.
You been had. I been took. So they said I was half Italian. So this whole time I've been making lasagna and manicotti and fresh mozzarella, and I got a passion for wine and cheese.
But the lineage is Honduran, Cuban, and Caribbean. His Italian flag was out.
I took that down. I started putting up Spanish stuff.
Back in '71, Tony says he never followed up on rumors that his high school girlfriend was pregnant. They've talked just once since finding Charles.
Are you ever going to get to that place where you say, why didn't you tell
Yeah,
me?
exactly.
You will ask.
I will eventually when I feel it.
Okay, picture.
He says things happen for a reason. Yesterday's gone. He's just grateful for what is now.
I thank the people the adoptive parents that raised Charles. They did an excellent job. He's well educated, well spoken, articulate.
Thank goodness for pictures. It's what brought them together, and what now preserves a lineage that no one can or even wants to deny.
All right, that's a good one. I'm going to take one more, okay? All right, 1, 2.
Well, as with big families comes a big dinner, of course. About 100 relatives came together the next day to welcome Charles and his wife and son into the Sanabria family. And they say they all plan to visit often.